Hello, good day. How are you today? You're good, right? Okay. Are you ready for today's lesson? You are? That is good. So, today in civic education, we are going to be looking at democratic practices. Okay? Our topic for today is on democratic practices. Okay? So, are we ready for the lesson? In today's lesson, we are going to be looking at the meaning of democratic practices and forms of democratic practices. Okay? First, let's look at the meaning of democratic practices. Democratic practice refers to the principles and activities associated with democracy, a system of government where the power and authority come from the people. Democratic practice refers to the principles and activities with democracy, which is a system of government where the power comes from the people. Okay? People have the right to be involved in decision making processes, typically through voting in elections, expressing their opinions, or engaging in civic activities. Everyone is treated fairly and has equal rights. No one person or group is considered more important or powerful than the other. Do you understand? Individuals have certain rights and freedoms that are protected, such as freedom of speech, freedom of assembly, the right to a fair trial. Leaders are accountable to the people that if they don't do a good job, if they break the rules, they can be held responsible through legal or electoral processes. Okay? Do you understand? So, democratic practice aims to create a government that reflects the will of the people, ensures individual rights are respected, and promotes a fair and inclusive society. Do you understand? Good. Now let's look at forms of democratic practices. One of the forms of democratic practice we have rule of law. The rule of law is like having rules for everyone to follow. It makes sure things are fair and equal, just like how we have rules in games, we have rules in our community to keep things running smoothly. Okay? Do you understand? Rule of law. There are established rules and laws that apply to everyone, including those in position of authority. Leaders must follow these rules just like everyone else. Do you understand that? Imagine playing a game with fair rules. The rule of law means everyone follows fair rules in our community, ensuring fairness for all. Okay? Think of the rules like our class rules. The rule of law means everyone, including grown ups, follow fair rules. It's like playing a game where everyone plays by the same rule. Everyone in the country follows those rules. The government. Okay? Another form of democratic practice is good governance. Good governance is like having leaders who make wise decisions and take care of everyone. It's like having good captain on our ship to guide us and make sure we are all safe and happy. Okay? Do you understand that? Good governance is having leaders who are like the best team captains. They make sure everything runs smoothly and everyone is happy. It's teamwork for the whole community. Do you understand that? Leaders work to make sure everything runs well and everyone is happy. Just like good leaders in games or activities. Right? Freedom of the press. It's like having a superpower for news. It means that reporters and journalists can share important stories and information with everyone. It's a bit like show and tell, but for grown-ups. This freedom lets us know what's happening in the world and helps keep everyone informed about what is going on. Okay? Do you understand? Freedom of the press means people can share news and stories freely. It's like having a big show and tell where everyone can tell their stories and share important information with others. Okay? It's like storytelling for everyone. It's like having a storyteller who tells exciting tales for the whole town, where the reporters share stories with everyone. Do you understand? All these are forms of democratic practices: rule of law, good governance, freedom of the press. Okay? Popular participation is when everyone gets to join in and be part of important decisions. It's like a big team where everyone's idea counts. Okay? Popular participation means working together as a team. It's like deciding together what game to play or what story to read, where everyone's ideas matters. You understand that? Popular participation is a big word for teamwork. It's when we all join in and make decisions together, like choosing what game to play, what movie to watch, what cartoon to watch. Everyone's ideas are important. Education. Democratic societies often emphasize civic education to inform citizens about their rights, responsibilities, and how the government works. Okay? Imagine school lessons about being good community members. That's civic education. It's like learning the rules of being a good friend. We learn about our rights, what's fair for us, and our responsibility, how to be helpful, okay? It's like a guide on how our community works so we can all be great friends and make good decisions. Do you understand? So democratic practice aims to create a government that reflects the will of the people, ensures individual rights are respected, and promotes a fair and inclusive society. Okay? Do you understand that? This concept help make our community fair, inclusive, and everyone has a role in decision making. It's like being part of a big friendly team where everyone's voice is important. Do you understand? So today's lesson on democratic practices, we understood everything we looked at, right? We looked at the meaning of democratic practice and lastly, forms of democratic practices. So we understood everything. Okay, that is good. So next we are going to be looking at our assignment. I'm sure we're going to be able to do our assignment, right? Okay, that is good.